We fully subscribe to the statement just delivered by the European Union. Additionally, we would like to make some brief points in national capacity. We mark today a grim milestone, 3 years of continuous Russian military aggression against Ukraine, with 1 million people killed and wounded, millions displaced, and massive destruction across the country. Also, 11 years have passed since Russia began its aggression against Ukraine with the attempted annexation of the Crimean Peninsula. In recent months, the humanitarian situation in Ukraine has gradually deteriorated. Continuous, deliberate attacks on civilians and civilians' infrastructure, in particular critical infrastructure, by the Russian Federation, including on the ports on the Danube close to Ukraine's border with Romania, are horrendous war crimes and must stop immediately. In this context, we condemn the repeated violation of the airspace of Romania. No one wanted this war, except for the Russian leadership. It is Russia that started a war of aggression against Ukraine, a sovereign, free and independent state which has the inherent right to determine its own foreign policy and security arrangements in full accordance with international law and the Helsinki Final Act. Russia could have stopped this war at any time over these past 3 years. It could still do so by immediately and unconditionally withdrawing all its forces and military equipment from the entire territory of Ukraine within its internationally recognized borders. We join others in strongly condemning once more Russia's illegal war of aggression. We also condemn all attempts aimed at undermining the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine, such as the illegal so-called referenda and attempted annexation or the forcible issuance of Russian passports to Ukrainian citizens. We condemn as well the attempts aimed at erasing Ukraine's distinct identity and heritage. These involve deliberate attacks on Ukrainian cultural, educational, and religious institutions, the forcible transfer and deportation on Ukrainian civilians, including children, or the introduction of Russian curricula in schools. No one wants peace more than Ukraine and the Ukrainian people, a just, comprehensive, and lasting peace, a peace that can be anchored in the principles of international law, a peace that is decided together with Ukraine at the table. And there can be no peace without justice. All those responsible for waging this war of aggression against Ukraine and for other most serious crimes under international law must and will be held to account. Romania is joining all efforts of the international community to this end, including within the OSCE, by being part of Moscow mechanism invocations. We remain firm and committed in our solidarity with the brave Ukrainian people. So many of them paid the ultimate price for the values underpinning the contemporary rules-based international order. Romania will continue to support Ukraine's resilience and reconstruction in line with its self-determined European future. We believe that also the OSCE must contribute and therefore continue its crucial engagement and assistance in Ukraine, particularly through the support program for Ukraine and ODIHR. Thank you, Mr. Chair.